Okay, so we're actually kind of slipped in here at the Trout Magnet headquarters. So we're gonna try to slip in and just try to look around a little bit, make sure nobody sees us.
Maybe take some stuff.
Shh.
In fact, there's probably some scrappings over there, like when you change from one run to another on the machine, you get some, it takes a little while to clean the lines out. So there's.
We didn't stay out there.
Where all the magic happens. Huh?
Yeah. There's all these orders that are just waiting on a couple things. But basically the orders come into the computers, and then all the different products are kind of organized around this U. You got all the crappie stuff on this side, and then all the trout stuff on that side.
Wow.
And so the orders just come in, and then grab the box and scanner, and then just kind of make the lap around.
So now we are in the production part of this thing, and there's, I mean, look at this, whole buckets full of heads, jig heads. It's a big room in here. Got my good buddy John Gowan up there, and Martin, and old Jeff with a monster brown.
I caught that fish 3 times that year. The same fish? Same one. Yeah, he had a big old cleft palate.
How much did he weigh?
I'd say 15 pounds.
Golly.
Yeah, he's a big one. His girlfriend, though, could be his wife, I'm not sure. I didn't get any documentation, but they live together. If you see the 3 pictures of him that I got, that same tree is right behind us.
Okay.
But the female that was with us, she was just big and round. You can tell the male by the hooked jaw, right?
Kind of.
Yeah, it's got that what they call a kite. And the females have a round mouth, and they come together at the same spot. Doesn't have that big like this, right? That's a
Okay.
male. The female, I hooked her one time, and she was way bigger than him, way bigger. And I brought her up beside me. I was like, "Oh, get her!" And she went in the moss. I'm like, "Oh no!" It was literally from me to your feet, right? I'm like, "You can't get the net in the moss to get her out." And so I started putting pressure, and when I pulled pressure, the hook went. Boom. I'm like, no, and I could see her sitting there. If I go back in time, I probably would have grabbed that net and gone in, just tried to get her, because she was huge, huge. But gotcha. So here's what you got to remember about trout fishing. The number one resource that guy's got is that eye. They got the best eyesight of any fish you ever fish for. And they're in the clearest water you ever fish. So what happens is they see you getting out of your car, right? So you got to be really stealthy. You see that the lures and stuff we're using, the line we're using, even on big fish like that, 2-pound test. But it takes longer in that light line because that fish will see everything you're doing. I mean, everything. And that water is so clear. If you look down there, you can see it is so clear that that's why the Trout Magnet works really good. The D2 works really good because they're small, but then you have that light line that lets them fall. Real light line, a fluorocarbon leader, everything's got to be really, really, really precise. How you present it's got to be precise. In fishing, there's 3 things. You have to have your location's important. We've been talking about it all morning. Where do we go based on water, right? And our river, the water comes up and down, so it's not a location, it's where the water's right. Location, and then you have to have the right lures, right? And then you got to present it right. That's the 3 things with fishing, and always, right? You got to find them, then you have to have the right lure, then you got to present it right. Because a lot of people have the first 2, but the third one will lose them. Because trout fishing is a lot easier than any other one. I can almost look out there and go, okay, yeah, they're right there, right? If I got the location down, I hear they're catching them on trout magnets. They'll call here all the time going, man, I got trout magnets, they can't catch them. I'm like, well, you're an idiot. No, I won't say that. No. Your line won't let you present it, right? Because if you have heavy line, a trout magnet with 6-pound test, when it hits the water, will almost float. It won't sink, right? So the very first question I'll ask them is, what pound test do you have? Because it won't let you present it right. It won't let you get it down to them. So light line, and then as you present it, just real natural. That trout, his whole life, has been sitting upstream, watching stuff come past him. Okay, there's something natural, I'll eat it. There's something natural, I'll eat it. If it sinks too fast or if it floats, it's not natural. So you have to make it look natural. How do you do that? Light line, small lures, something looks something like he want to eat, right? And a lot of times you go, why would a trout eat a pink bait? Well, that tells me they can't see colors like we can, but they see colors because some colors work better than others. And so, there's something about the color wheel, but they must not see what we see. But yeah, right bait, right lure, right location, lure, presentation. You get those 3 things right, typically you get fish. So anyways, that's my my tips on catching a trout is make sure you get real stealthy and you can catch them.
it.